Hey loves, this is Jay from JYoungHealing, and this is going to be a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you all are doing well with everything that's going on in the world right now with this virus. Hope you all are staying safe and healthy at this time. I also want to give a shout out to my subscriber Dominique for this new Oracle deck that I was gifted with. It's called the Sacred Self Tarot. This is what I'm going to be using for your advice for the remainder of March. Okay, Sagittarius. So thank you so much, Dominique. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Remember, this is general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone out there. Take the parts that resonate with you and apply it to your life however it fits for you in your career, love life, relationships, however it plays out. Overall energy for you, Sagittarius, is the card Sexuality. Yeah, there we go. Sexuality. Okay, so when I say overall energy, some of you can be experiencing this right now. These could be energies coming towards you or something that you just experienced in the most recent past. Okay, so some of you are in the current energy of exploring your sexuality, which I feel is such an amazing thing to do. A lot of people are also tapping into spirituality and the consciousness. And so sexuality and spirituality, they go hand in hand because it's about being open. It's about sharing. It's about beauty. It's about honor. Honoring yourself, sharing yourself intimately, with physically, emotionally, mentally with someone else, spiritually as well. Being open with self, being open with other people, just being able to express and get to a place where you're feeling vulnerable. So not vulnerable in a way that you're being taken advantage of, and not that sort of vulnerability. I just mean a vulnerability of being able to be open and expressive and be able to expose yourself without limitations. So some of you are in this energy of sexuality, and that's very important for you right now. The number 13 breaks down to a 4 numerology. So this is about sexuality. Stability. Yes, it's about sexuality, but this is about stability and structure and building. So some of you are exuding this energy right now. Also, I'm thinking about, the Four of Wands, the 11 card. It's, about connection relationships for you guys. It's also about relationship with self, meshing and intertwining your physical and your spiritual bodies together, okay? So let's pull some tarot on that card, okay? Why is the sexuality card here for Sagittarius for the remainder of March? Why is the sexuality card here? Okay, so I have the Four of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, an Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius. So these are the cards I pulled for you as your overall energy. Some of you could be hesitant about being open at this time, and you're not accepting something. It feels like you might be focused too much on something, focused on your relationships, focused on your emotions, focused on what isn't working right now, that you could be missing the bigger picture. Maybe some of you right now are not fully engaging and enjoying acts of sex, or sexual acts, I should say. Maybe you're not enjoying intimacy right now. You're kind of closed off. As I'm looking at this Four of Cups here, you could be closed off to that energy of sexuality. But this is saying that, it's time to be open. It's time to share. It's time to, see this as a beautiful bond, a connection, a reconnection with self, and expressing and healing through this form, this sexual art. So I do feel with the Four of Cups, and then the Five of Wands is the next card there, that some of you are trying to maneuver through some change because you're feeling like you're in the middle of a bit of chaos, and it feels uncomfortable for some of you. And again, you're exploring sexually and things are feeling very intense for some of you right now, because maybe there, for some of you, there has been trauma done in the past. Maybe some of you are, lacking the esteem, lacking the confidence, and not feeling fully open, but you're trying to get there. Okay, because I see with the Three of Wands here, there's an energy of you holding on to something, waiting for something, trying to be open, trying to walk through this new phase of your sexuality, but for some of you, you could be feeling a bit stuck and closed off. I'm gonna pull one more card from the top of the deck, the King of Swords. Okay, so that energy is here, and that's about mental clarity. Some of you are realizing that some of the things that you've experienced in the past, it's not your energy to be holding on to here. But I feel like, again, some of you are trying to have this power over something or have this power over someone, and it's putting you in a state of being resistant. So some of you might be in that energy, and some of you might just be really open to exploring your sexuality right now, and you're having a good time. But for the most part, what I'm getting from the tarot cards is that there's some conflict. There's energy of being closed off from sexuality, being closed off from being open, being closed off from sharing, being closed off from honoring yourself, honoring your partner, honoring the act. So that's that with the overall energy. Now, let's get some advice for you, Sagittarius, when it comes to your mid-month energy, pushing you throughout the rest of this month. And remember that time is fluid, so this can happen at any time for you. But this overall energy that you're in right now is about sexuality. It's about vulnerability, exposing, growing, opening up, honoring yourself, honoring your body. And maybe for some of you, that is also meaning honoring your body, not fully giving yourself to just anyone, being very cognizant of who you share your energy with moving forward. What is the advice for Sagittarius for March, mid-month, and beyond? Okay, I wanted to pop back out. Okay. There's been 3 cards coming out for each reading I've been doing, but I'm going to go ahead and take it because these are, again, like I said, this the sacred self-care cards that one of my subscribers gifted me with. And I think it's some great things that you could do daily, or something that, something that you can do just, whenever you're feeling like you're needing it. So some advice for you is to use deep breathing this month, really focusing on your heart chakra, really opening up that, so that energy is moving up and flowing through you, aligning you to the ethers, aligning you to your truth. Heart forgiveness is going to be very important for you as well this month. Forgiving self first, right? Aromatherapy can also be a good healing tool, a healing modality for you this month. I'm also picking up, it would be good for you guys to have some plants in your home, so you're bringing some oxygen, some life into your space. Different fragrances, you can burn oils, you can burn essential oils, but just so that you're reconnecting with yourself in a very powerful way. And then connecting with your womb. Again, this is also tied into the sexuality too. Remember that in our womb, we hold subconscious energy there. So there's energy of past lives, traumas, things that have happened in our childhood, things that are occurring now. For some of you, you're needing to connect with your womb this month, however that shows up for you. I don't know if some of you are having issues in that area, whether it's energetic or you're having physical elements. But right now it's time to connect to that energy. Let's pull some advice. Why are these 3 cards here for Sagittarius? One more card. You can also, I'm picking up, surround yourself with amethyst, or wear amethyst. Put amethyst in your pocket, put it in your purse as you go out. I know for some, we're like kind of locked in our homes right now because we're trying to, just stay away and stay safe, stay healthy. But amethyst would be a good crystal to connect to this month as well. Okay, so I pulled the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. They're all 7s. Huh. So definitely like you guys are doing some deep rooted spiritual work, possibly through your womb area, possibly through exploring the sexual aspects of yourself. The 7 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands here. Look at that. I've never gotten that before. 3 sevens in a row. 21 breaking down to a 3, collaboration, creating, creativity, confidence. All of this is happening for you right now. So this can all happen through you focusing on breathing, really being in your body this month, using aromatherapy, using amethyst as a crystal to connecting with your womb, okay? Because there's an energy of, I feel like either some of you have options, you might be feeling in the dark about some things, you have a lot of things going on in your mind, in your emotional field, in your energetic field, you're working on something, you're definitely working on sexuality this month. The openness, the sharing, the beauty, the honor, and honoring your body physically, mentally, spiritually. You're working on something. I also feel like some of you are just tired and exhausted. You know, you've probably been working on this for a while. You've probably been working on other things and been healing other things. And this is another aspect of your healing process that you're now having to embark upon. And it's something that is exhausting because, sexuality is it could be taboo for some, but it is also an energy that is, it can be draining because it is a lot of work. You're exposing a lot about yourself. And a lot of that, our sexual energy comes from the subconscious, the womb area where things are stored. So if you're doing the work around your womb area, or, the men, for the guys out there, you're doing work around your sacral area, it's releasing a lot of things. It's bringing up a lot of things that feels physically uncomfortable in your body this month, okay? So those 3 7s here, as additional information for the advice besides deep breathing, aromatherapy, this is something that you're experiencing, feeling in the dark, having so many things going on in your head, so many things to take care of, trying to focus on too many things, but maybe missing the picture of something, feeling exhausted, feeling like you always have to like battle this thing. For some of you, like I said, it may come up as some of you have experienced trauma, and now as you're doing the work, those traumas, those memories of those traumas are starting to come back up. And if that is happening for you and you're feeling like in this state of feeling darkness and so much going on around you and in your mind, in your environment, and you're trying to focus, trying to stay focused with everything that you've been working on, and it's so hard because you're battling, you're going back and forth. Remember, your advice is to focus on your breathing this month, to bring some aromatherapy, bring some plant life into your life so that you're bringing oxygen into your home. Work with amethyst this month as well and really connect to your womb. You can do this through energy healing. You can do this while you holding your sacral area, holding your stomach while you're doing your deep breathing and connecting to that energy and letting that energy be channeled. Also, for those of you that are open to experiencing and healing through sexuality, you can do this through sexual acts. Making sure that you're intertwining your energy with the right person for you, intuitively connecting to that person, being open, being vulnerable so that you can heal through this act and allow that energy to be transmuted for you. Sounds harder than it really is. And then for some, it can sound easier. So, you just kind of have to get in this state of what's going to work for you this month. But I would definitely, for your advice, incorporate deep breathing techniques this month, aromatherapy, bringing flowers or plants into your house, working with amethyst, and then connecting to your womb, okay? Let's get the outcome for you, Sagittarius. What is the outcome for Sagittarius for mid-month, March 2020? The outcome for you, Sagittarius, is you're already doing it, okay? That's the energy there. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north, okay? So keep facing your true north. Keep looking up. Keep your head up. Whatever it is that you're experiencing, you're already doing exactly what you're supposed to do. And even when it feels like it's not enough and you're feeling overwhelmed, okay, take that overwhelmed feeling and be able to reel it back using, deep breath, aromatherapy, crystals, plants, all of that energy, that's all of this healing energy and these modalities that you can use to realign yourself, okay? So when you're feeling frustrated, when you're feeling overwhelmed, just know that you're already on the right track. Stop overthinking things, okay? Because you're gonna start thinking a lot, like the 7 of Cups here. the Seven of Cups, so much going on in your energy field, so much going on in your emotions. Stop overthinking, okay? Because this is going to happen and you have to reel yourself back in and being conscious and being aware of the things that you need to do to bring yourself back down to earth so that you can relax the hell out, okay? So keep facing north. Stop overthinking and keep your head up with whatever it is that you're going to be experiencing, okay? Let's pull some tarot. Why is that you're already doing it card here for Sagittarius? You're definitely on a new path of exploration. Okay, I pulled the Three of Swords, the Moon, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So we have Gemini, Aquarius, Libra on the board. We have Pisces. We also have Scorpio and Cancerian energy here. So the outcome is that some of you are going to be experiencing some emotional pain. It could be some hurt or some grief, some sadness. But I feel like this is because you're releasing so much. And maybe for some of you, this could be end of a relationship, end of a sexually abusive relationship for some of you. And there's just a lot that comes with it. There's a lot of emotion that comes with that. But I feel like, you know, it's going to feel cloudy and dark and rainy, and it feels overwhelming, and you're probably going to be doing a lot of crying by the end of the month as well. But it's all going to clear out because you're going to be in this, you know, this state with the, you see you have the Three of Swords there, and then you also have the energy of the Moon, which is connected to fear, anxiety, you know, but it's also connected to being unclear, but also your intuition. So I feel like being in this state of vulnerability, releasing things, opening up, accepting the hurt, letting it go, puts you in a place of being able to trust your intuition. And then you move into the Ten of Cups in reverse there. And that's about you. Some of you are going to be feeling disconnected and misaligned. You might be struggling also in your relationships, and your dreams could be shattered. You can, you know, your family could be, you know, breaking apart. There could be any domestic disputes that are happening, which is why this, you know, Three of Swords could be here with all this emotional pain and this fear with the Moon card. But remember, just stop overthinking things and keep your head up. So there's a lot of work here, and it may feel very overwhelming for you, but remember to take deep breaths, Sagittarius, and remember to just bring healing energies into your space and really work on your womb, because there feels like traumas are coming up for you, and there's a lot to be released, a lot of fear, anxiety, worry. There's emotional pain, hurt, grief, but this is all old stuff that's coming up to be released so that you can move forward. Okay, so there is light at the end of the tunnel. I'm hearing bottom of the deck. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups. Gratitude, satisfaction, happiness. So that's coming in as you're going to be releasing. That's going to be your outcome, is being fulfilled. Wish fulfillment here. You're wishing to feel some sort of way. You're wishing to feel happy. This is happiness. This is contentment. Feeling satisfied with what has occurred. And it may not feel like that in the moment, but this is your light at the end of the tunnel. Is there's going to be a lot of happiness. There's going to be happiness, satisfaction. There's going to be contentment, however it plays out for you. This is a card of positivity. So be grateful for everything that you're experiencing, although it feels very overwhelming and hard, and you can't see past what you're currently in, or what you're going to currently be in. Not currently be in, or what you're going to be in. There is this happiness at the end of this. Just be grateful for this moment, and to be able to transcend this energy that you've been holding on to for a while, because this is an old pattern and you're moving into something new, Sagittarius. Okay, so thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it, leave me a comment below, let me know what you think of this reading. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will be back with your, oh God, April. This is March. Yeah, April readings, okay? So take care, Sagittarius. Many blessings to you, and love and light. Bye, guys.